What's going on YouTube? This is Jim and welcome to this week's episode of Whatcha Playin. So Whatcha Playin is a new series that I'm going to be putting together each and every week telling you guys what you're playing. I'm going to do that by going to the Steam forums and to see what in real time, what numbers are popping up. Now, I wish I could do this for the console because as you guys know, I love my consoles. I love the Switch, the PlayStation 4, and the Xbox One, but unfortunately, none of those companies announce what they're doing. A long time ago, actually, Major Nelson did used to publish this on his official blog, but he's quit. He did it back in 2013, so we have no idea. Now, we can go by sales, and we can have a guess as far as what sales are really trending right now, so we suspect people may be checking it out. But I can tell you, for example, UFC 2 is currently trending right now in sales on PlayStation 4 because it was at a ridiculously reduced price during the PlayStation Summer Sale. But I guarantee in a week or two that game is not going to be played. It's not going to be talked about. It's old. It's not something that is hot and trending right now. Does that make sense? There's a difference between crazy sales, crazy retweet promotions of, hey, we're giving away a copy of the game, retweet it to your friends, and we're going to pick a random winner. And also from the vocal minority. We're going to cut through that, and we're going to actually go online to the Steam-powered website. And there, they're going to give us an actual list of player count by game in real time. So for this weekend, this is what people are playing as I record this video right now, what people are currently playing on Steam. One caveat, I understand that there are some other companies that have their own online distribution services. So EA has Origin, for example, or Bethesda's new launcher. So games like Battlefield 1 or Quake, respectively, will not be a part of this list. So you have to keep that in mind. So it's not a 100% true, no kidding explanation of what people are playing. That said, it's going to give you a pretty good indication of what's going on. And I want to read the top 5 to you because this is pretty surprising and I think it's going to be interesting and I think we could draw some conclusions from it. Number 1 right now is Defense of the Ancients, aka Dota 2. 527,749 people are playing it right now. Number 2, Counter-Strike Global Offensive coming in at 497,000. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is number 3 at 302,000. Number 4 is Path of Exile at 85,000. And rounding out the top 5 is King of the Kill at 65,311. 2 of those 5 games are what we call Battle Royale games. Now, for my friends on the console side, you have not yet got to experience this genre. And let me tell you, it is electrifying. It is some of the most fun, high-intense gameplay you'll ever play. You drop out of a plane on a parachute into an island or a village or something. You scavenge weapons as quickly as possible, turn around, and mow down the competition. The house you bust into might have a shotgun, or it might have a machine gun, or it might have a pan. You just don't know. There might be really good stuff. There might be really crappy stuff. Now, it's a big enough island where everybody can spread out. But let me tell you, it is catching the internet by fire. As a matter of fact, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds recently became the 3rd most concurrent user base ever on Steam, which is insane. That's a lot of people. But to know that over 300,000 people are playing that, and if you want to throw in King of the Kill, which just came out with its new deathmatch mod, that's another 80, 90,000. So you're about 400,000 people right now on Steam are playing this genre. And that makes sense because if you guys recall, during the E3 2017 press conference by Microsoft, they announced that PlayerUnknown himself came out and he said, hey, I'm going to bring my game as an exclusive to the Xbox One, and everybody went nuts. So it's definitely coming. I think you're going to see a lot more clones of this on the console because people are yearning for this. Console-only gamers, you don't know what you're missing. I'm telling you guys, this game is tons of fun. That's what people are playing this week, and I don't see that trend going down anytime soon. I'll be curious to see what happens in the coming weeks to King of the Kill because it's kind of always been viewed as like a second-tier game, obviously by the numbers. I think you're going to see that drop off. I think people are going to jump over, like I did, to PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, where it's a more tactical feel. It's more simulation, more lifelike in the sense of there are scopes and there are stocks and there are armors, different types of armor that do different things, give you different perks, in terms of like defense that you get and bullet penetration's coming and bullet spread on your shotguns. It's very advanced. It's still an open alpha though, but clearly people are interested in it. Now, part 2 of this. What am I playing? Well, I have a very eclectic tastes. Right now, I am finishing up the first Dishonored DLC expansion, The Knife of Dunwall, which features Dowd. If you guys played Dishonored, you know in the very first scene, Emily Caldwell, the queen, is murdered by Dowd, and you as Corvo Atano have to go, the royal protector, have to go get vengeance. Well, this DLC takes place right after those events. When you're playing as Dowd, you're obviously having some remorse for murdering somebody, although you've murdered people before, and you know your time is limited, and you know you're going to get got, so to speak. So it is a very good bridge between Dishonored 1 and Dishonored 2. That's what I'm playing right now on the PlayStation 4. Over on the Xbox One, I'm getting ready for the big Halo 5 tournament this Sunday. They announced it during the HCS, which is the Halo Championship Series, which was crowned a new winner, Splice, about 2 weeks ago. And I've been practicing for the free-for-all tournament, which will be at the Microsoft Store this Sunday at the Millennium Mall. So if you're in the Orlando area, come check me out. Watch me crush the competition, take home the gold prize, all the Doritos and all the Mountain Dew for me, because I'm going to win this thing hands down. And I'll do my best to get some footage of it. I don't know how big of an event it's going to be. Obviously, it's still a store, so I can't imagine they're going to go all out, but there probably is a few little cool posters maybe they'll give away, or a lanyard or something. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but I'll be there in person checking it out with my buddy Brent, and I think we're going to have a great time. Lastly, what am I playing on Nintendo Switch? Well, there aren't many games out for the Nintendo Switch, but I'm still chipping away at Splatoon. I just hit rank 10 on my little squid boy, and that means I can play ranked now. And ranked is a whole new can of worms. Let me tell you, that is something totally different than regular quick match mode. Some issues with that right now, though, is a low tick rate. And if you don't know what a tick rate is, stay tuned. I'm going to have a series next week where I'm going to dive into some of the cool tech stuff, and we're going to talk all about that. But for right now, that's what I'm playing. That's what the internet is playing. But I want to hear from you. So leave a comment below and tell me what you're playing. Tell me what games you're interested in this weekend, what you're going to be chipping into. Are you clearing out your backlog in preparation for this monster 2017 end of the year we're going to have? Is there a game that, like me, you picked up an old DLC and you just can't get enough of it? Leave me a comment below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do me a favor, comment, rate, and subscribe. It really does help me out, and it lets me know what you guys are into. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Get out there, play some video games, and until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.